By now, many of you have probably heard about that fire in Correctionville, Iowa that happened last week. It destroyed a home and displaced the family that was living there.
Local fire crews said they couldn't quickly access fire hydrants because the caps were too tight. That played a role in the fire that devastated that home. Tonight, Correctionville City Council called a special meeting to talk about the situation. Right now, it's the responsibility of city maintenance to keep the fire hydrants up to code. There's actually a city ordinance in place that prevents fire crews from testing or using fire hydrants unless there's an emergency. City maintenance workers say they keep the fire hydrants up to code, and they had support from a number of residents at tonight's city council meeting. To avoid future situations like this, the council plans to discuss the removal of that ordinance during its next meeting.
I've talked to several other, mayors and actually our city lawyer, and he said the other towns that city workers share the maintenance with the fire department. And it's only because of years ago they passed this ordinance that the fire department cannot touch a fire hydrant. It has to be, unless there's a fire, it has to be the maintenance men, which is really goofy when you think about it.
The City Council plans to approve the removal of that ordinance at its next meeting. That way, the fire department and city maintenance workers can work together on fire hydrant upkeep.
The Woodbury County